Hello guys, so in this video we're going to go over how to find the distance between 2 points. So basically you have your first point, which is noted as P naught, and you have your second point, which is noted as piece of 1. So right here, P naught and piece of 1. So the next step is to identify what is P naught and what is piece of 1. So your P naught is equal to X naught, Y naught, Z naught, and your P1 is equal to X, Y, and Z. So in order to find the distance between these 2 points, we literally just plug it in. So after we identified P naught and P1, the next step would be to plug into distance formula. So that's the next step. So D is equal to X minus X naught. Now what's X? X would be whatever is part of the second point. So in this case, it's 1. So X would be 7 minus 5 squared plus Y minus Y naught. So 9 minus negative 4. 9 minus negative 4 squared plus parentheses Z minus Z naught. So Z, negative 1 minus 1 squared. And all this inside a square root. So whenever we simplify this, we get 2 squared plus 13 squared plus minus 2 squared. And then we simplify this a step further, and we get 4, 8, 169. So 169 plus 8 is equal to 177 inside the square root. And that's how you find the distance between 2 points. So the idea is simply to identify your first point as P naught, identify your second point as piece of 1, and then from there you can find the distance using the distance formula. X minus X naught squared plus Y minus Y naught squared plus Z minus Z naught squared. The key is identify your second points minus your first point. Second point minus your first point. Second Z minus your first Z. So that's how you apply the distance formula. Thank you for watching. I hope that was helpful. Hello guys, so in this example, we're gonna find how to find the distance between the 2 points. So in this case, we have to identify our P naught and P1. So this is P naught, our first point. So in this case, P naught is given as 2, 3 minus 7, and P1 is given as 8, 10 minus 3. So in this case, we have to find the distance between these 2 points. So P naught is your first point, and P1 is equal to your second point. So from here, what you want to do is you want to identify what to plug in where. And you can do this simply by associating these together. So P1 is X, Y, Z. P naught is X naught, Y naught, Z naught. So now that we know that, the next step is to plug it into the distance formula. So plug into distance formula. So in this case, d is equal to x minus x naught. So what's our x? Our x is 8 minus x naught, which is 2 squared, plus y, what matches with y is 10. 10 minus y naught, minus 3 squared, plus z. Z is minus 3 minus negative 7 squared. And all this inside a square root, because distance is a magnitude. So now the next step is to simply just compute. You can use your calculator or you can just use arithmetic. So we get 6 squared plus 7 squared. Negative 3 minus negative 7 is negative 3 plus 7 squared, which is plus 4 squared. And whenever we do the arithmetic, we get d equals 36 plus 49 plus 16. And we can compute this in our calculator, or we can just apply arithmetic and we get 65 plus 36, 95, 101. And that's how you find the distance between 2 points. So the first thing is you want to identify your P naught as your first point and P1 as your second point. Then from there, the next step is you want to plug into the distance formula. And in doing so, you want to identify which point matches with which. So these arrows are key, because I tell you which point matches with which. So you know your z naught is negative 7. You know your y naught is equal to 3. So you want to line them up like that because it makes it a lot easier to just compute, plug and chug. Quite literally just plug and chug. Afterwards, you plug into the distance formula, x and x naught, and then you square them, and then you just apply arithmetic and you solve for distance. Thank you for watching. I hope that was helpful. Bye.